AM 560. The Answer.
Where did my Kevin go? I was going to take him. All right. Not so much.
We're building a new working class coalition where labor groups and faith leaders and community leaders and elected officials stand up and said no more to those billionaires and their wallets.
Yellow line. What third world ghetto is this genius from? Let's emulate all of the economic schemes of Central and South America because it works so good, right? Cinco Lopez, you fracking moron.
We tell them that we got to boycott those corporations and support our small businesses and support housing.
Or maybe the corporations to say, no, you can't buy. No, we don't want your fracking food stamps. How about that? John, Lake Como, Wisconsin.
Sean, spelled correctly. The city of Chicago joke. So the city of Chicago's got a little project going on a street corner, any street corner.
Yeah, all right.
A couple posts, a little bit of fencing, some stones, flowers, things like that. Got to get 3 bids, right? So the Polish guy comes along. He says, "I'll do that for $1,500."
All right.
Okay. The Mexican guy says, "I'll do that for $1,000." One more bid. The union guy comes along and says, "I'll do that for $11,000." Oh, yeah, $5,000 for me, $5,000 for you. I'll hire the Mexican.
Bump. You forgot the union guy was a guy by the name of O'Malley, related to the Daly's third cousin. Frank.
Hello, how you doing?
Rogers Park.
Wasserman Schultz. That name sounds a little suspect. I'm surprised Bernie Sanders didn't call her a fascist with her insider trading to the DNC, selling out.
Did you ever wonder what Jiminy Cricket would look like with a wig? Did you ever see Debbie Wasserman Schultz? Let me tell you something. She confuses dogs.
Short, stocky.
They turn their head sideways. Yeah,
really
dogs
curly.
smell her face. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, she and Donna Brazil, that's crazy how they eat their own, really, and then they keep coming back.
Donna Brazil is an interesting case study. I met Donna Brazil, I don't know, got to be 10 years ago, at a conversation she was having with Dan Proft. And Donna Brazil is sharper than all of these imbeciles because she understands how to play the ends against the middle. The first thing she does when you meet her is she says, listen, I know that these policies haven't come out the way you thought they would, but they will eventually when enough people start to understand that it's not always going to be perfect, but it's going to be close. So she's selling that nonsense of failure. It's not as bad as you really think it is. You're right up there with success. And that's how you get to a position where this country spends $100 billion in food stamps, and nobody talks about the dollar amount and how many tens of millions of Americans sell it rather than use it for food. It's an incredible scam. It's an incredible scam we've been victims to. The Democrat
They're
mafia.
enablers and popularizers.
Well, look at what we're talking about with the insurance. You're not talking. Nobody's getting a raise, you stupid son of a dog. Just the government's going to stop giving you welfare to offset the cost because Obamacare is an absolute and total failure and collapse of our healthcare system. And thank you very much for the call. That's what you have to focus on. It isn't. There's no increase. That's what it costs. I had a guy send me an email. You're right. I pay $25. I know I'm right. $2,500 for the family of 4 if you're decent at making money. That's $30,000 a year for health insurance that used to cost all of us $6,000 a year. That's what happens when you take advice from a bust out. Couldn't make his car payment. Married to a woman with a big foot. Masculine woman. Skinny waist, broad shoulders. Yo, she's mean. Big broad. Now, Mendamni, he's twice as stupid. He's not even good enough to be the failure Barack Obama was. How do you think New York will fare? I don't think good at all, but it's good for me because all the smart people will get the hell out of there. Just like Chicago and California. Pick a Democrat area. Hopeless and futility, that's what they deliver for the honest.